While Formula One nervously awaited McLaren's eventual DQ from Las Vegas on Sunday, the BBC's Andrew Benson dropped a huge story on the future of Aston Martin's management. The report read that Andy Cowell could already be out of the job just over a year since becoming CEO and team principal. Although the report also reads that Cowell could be retained, but in a more limited role surveying the Honda power units they'll be inheriting in 2026. Lawrence Stroll is ready to act after Cowell has had multiple disagreements with managing technical director Adrian Newey over who's actually in charge. Stroll has already had a rejection from former AM CEO Martin Whitmarsh, as well as talks with former McLaren team principal Andreas Seidel and head of the Audi F1 team Mattia Binotto. Of all the candidates in play if this reshuffle goes ahead, the leader in the clubhouse is former Red Bull CEO Christian Horner, who allegedly has been knocking on doors up and down the paddock looking for work, as well as a potential ownership stake in a team after taking a £53 million buyout from his old employers earlier this year. What do I think? Well, for me, this was always going to be contentious. Aston Martin's got too many cooks. I'll give Stroll this. He's always been more than prepared to cut a check if he thinks it will make his team better. But hiring Cowell as a CEO above Newey, who's getting £25 million a year, ownership status, and free reign over his technical department, was always going to be touchy. By the contract alone, this is Newey's team now. Good luck trying to get any authority in over that. If Cowell is being moved about, Christian Horner was always going to be a contender. Sadly, alleged sexual harassment just isn't the deal breaker in elite sport that it should be, and purely from a sporting standpoint, Horner's one of the greatest to ever do it. 14 world championships in just 20 years at Red Bull. Newey left them in the first place because of the scandal, but according to Benson, they've actually reconciled over the summer, even going to the same Oasis concert together. Don't look back in anger indeed. Getting the band back together with Horner just seems unnecessary without Max Verstappen in tow. If Andreas Seidel wants in after his excellent work with McLaren, I think he should be the man put in charge. Ultimately, I think Aston needs to get its house in order and stop making so much noise. They're already the team everyone's kept tabs on for 2026 because of the respect that Newey's earned in the paddock. But this would be the fourth senior official that has moved on from their post since the rebrand, and second technical reshuffle in this year alone. With a huge regulation change coming, Aston needs to get this right. But what do you think? Should Aston Martin move on from Cowell? How would you play the situation? Let me know in the comments.